Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Frostpunk. We're playing on the edge in this scenario. Last video we built up a fancy little transport depot, but they're authorizing us to use extended shifts to get as much steel out of this warehouse as we can. They also have steam cores available. I did go ahead and get the hand carts researched in the first part, which has now got our efficiency up to 8.6 per hour, but New London has also told us, hey, you can go ahead and use emergency shifts and do 24-hour days just to get us all the steel we've asked you for. It's kind of a dick move on their part. I'm going to call them out on it. Also pulling out some of the steel from these ruins, and we do have a bunch of folks available, so I'm just going to go ahead, get as many folks as I can working on that. Once that's done, I think I'm going to start collecting the wood crates and the coal piles. Just kind of clear that all out. I've got everybody in houses right now. Oh, we reached remnants of a building. Indeed, a large building stood here once. The size and number of chimneys suggest that it might have been an inn, but now their collapsed remains are all that stands among the snow and ice. Steel and wood available here. Before the frost, there was probably a road here that led from the bay to the plains, and it must have been frequented since there was an inn beside her. The place was undoubtedly nice, at the feet of the mountains with a view of the sea on the horizon. That's all we can guess from the ruins sticking out from under the ice. We found the Forgotten Fishery and Nansen's Stormwatch. Let's go for... I see fishery. That's kind of telling me food. So I'm going to go for that. And we've got our sawmill upgrade being researched. And we've got 3 workshops going right now. So we've got really good efficiency at the moment. Yeah, 150% efficiency. I like. We've got our medical post treating folks. Unfortunately, we have a lot of kids in the medical post because when New London sent all of our kids to us, they're like, oh yeah, you totally need this stuff. But we're going to pull out as much steel as we can. I'm not going to use emergency shifts because it's kind of a dick move. And I don't want people to die as a result of this. We're going to pull the steel out of here and then most likely go to these other projects. I mean, would I love it if there was like a wall drill I could use out here, because that would be perfect for us. I feel like I'm going to burn through all the resources I have very quickly. We got some food. That's good. We'll convert that over into rations as quickly as possible. Let's do that. Who's these guys? Okay, they're heading to the collapsed building. I also need to figure out what to research next, because the sawmill upgrade is going to be done, which is good. I may need to go, if I can get it, the sawmill range, just so I don't have to go crank out a new one. And that would be sawmill range extension. Crap, that's way out there. Coal thumper. I don't need coal right now. I just don't. Drafting machines. What drafting machines? Lighter scout sleds. Coal mining optimization. Don't need that. Steam sawmill. Ooh, freight elevators. Yep, we're doing that. So that put us a little far back on the steel. But I do think it's the correct thing to do. Okay, steel ruins have been depleted. We've reached the collapsed building. We are standing in front of a ruined building, whose purpose we cannot guess. It's possible that it's only the remainder of a larger complex. Perhaps it was a mountain shelter, or maybe a military watchtower. A shred of a white flag flutters in the wind above it. God only knows how it survived. There's no telling whether it has always been white or has lost all color over time. We found the stone wall. Let's guess we're going to that now. I really hope I'm sending my folks in the right direction here. I really do. I'm just not sure what needs to be built right now. I think maybe a couple of collection posts to get this stuff. But even then, my resource depots are kind of fine right now. It's more an issue of just getting people out, as much as I can out of there. I did get all of the... Let's go ahead and switch over to that. Alright. We're going to need, it looks like, a 4th medical post. Jesus. Alright, health. Medical post. I'm just going to keep building them along here. It seems like a fast way to do it. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to pull all the engineers off of these. Fill it. Fill it. Fill it. And then once that's built, we can fill it with the rest. Yeah, I've got 15 unemployed folks. So they're here. They're going to finish that up early tomorrow. I'm really thinking about getting that coal mine researched. Let's see, how long do we have? Less than an hour. Okay, a lot of the kids are going to be treated and out soon. So essentially this is just like, hey, here you go. Had I been able to go look at these, I probably would have said, oh, let's just go ahead and admit these folks. Because they're going to be out here very soon. And a third of that would have been 4. I would have been able to pass it without having to build a new structure. Yep, see, it just dropped 8. There we go. Hope rises. That's always good. Now, steam cores. Oh, we got something incoming now. 40 food from New London. I don't know why they're just sending us scraps right now. That's really messing with me. Alright, so it's about 5 a.m. Let's see what we got here. Ooh! This sheltered cove was a convenient place for fishing once until the seas froze and a thick snow cap buried everything. Strong winds blew the snow away, revealing remains of fishermen's huts. The remains of the huts are scattered among the ice. The wood is crushed to splinters, won't be any use to us. I'll take what I can get. Guess I'm going that way further. I'm really starting to think these guys are going the wrong direction. Maybe just, like, turn them around and head to the remnants and then out towards Nansen's would be a better play to do it. I don't know. 14 hours, 11 hours, 5 hours, 2 hours.
New London is waiting. Get a move on.
That. I'm just gonna max these guys out, head to the stone wall. Alright. Ooh, a wall like rock formation across our paths. It almost looks like the work of human hands. Steel and wood, that's good. We notice some snow-covered shapes in a niche. Niche? Sheltered by the rock wall. After a while of digging, we uncovered several frozen bodies, huddled together by a couple of broken sleds. Judging from their clothing and gear, they were scouts, just like us. We also found some valuable resources on the sleds. There's nothing else that way, so I'm going to send these guys actually back to Outpost 11. They're going to bring back the gear they got. A lot of steel, a lot of wood, that's always helpful. And then, of course, we've got a little bit of raw food, some steel, and some wood heading further away from us. Alright, drafting machines is almost done. And, wow. 0.2. As soon as drafting machines is done, though, I think freight elevators is something that we can pull. And I'm going to do that. Alright, there we go. Freight elevators. Allows us to use freight elevators, raising output by another 15%. Go. We keep getting the 100 steel, but I keep backing down from it because I need to get that stuff. Oh, ooh, so we got a 20. Yeah, steel ruins are depleted. That's good. Can't put any more of it there. Let's go ahead, put some people onto that. And something has happened. Like 4 things at the same time. Outpost 11, is there a problem? You haven't dispatched the scheduled steel and steam cores to us. To help you fulfilling your duties, we grant you the right to introduce extended shifts. That's good, because I want that. To ensure the survival of the colony... Okay, extended shifts is what I've been waiting for, because I like extended shifts. Sir, the workers unloading the shipment of food from New London notice that it's quite a bit smaller than expected. The news is, of course, already all over the outpost, causing much anxiety and anger among our people. Let's hope it's just a mistake, not a sign of trouble at home. See, yeah, something's up. Just... something is just rubbing me the wrong way with this. Okay, so these guys are going to do a little... they're going to do that stuff, but I'm also going to do extended shifts here, here, and here. Yeah, it's going to raise discontent. We're sorry to inform you that due to circumstances beyond our control, your food supply will be reduced until further notice. We assure you that the shipments will return to the agreed size as soon as possible. Yeah, okay, yeah, carrot and the stick. Carrot was, hey, we'll give you food if you bring this stuff to us. The stick is... hey, you didn't get the food to us. Here's the stick. So pretty much we have to now... once we get the second steam core out, we should be okay. Okay. Freight elevators is researched. Lighter scout sleds. Let's do for that. Not burn any more steel. Okay, these guys are actually still going for a little bit longer. Okay, we got the 2 steam cores. We're going to get the steel back here shortly. Close up, it turns out the building is not in such good condition as it seemed. The walls are partly collapsed, the dome structure is damaged, as some of it fell inside. End of science. The roof dome collapsed a long time ago, probably under the weight of snow, allowing the Arctic climate to complete the work of destruction. The Great Storm took the rest. There's nothing here for us. Well, we got some more resources, so we're going to call that a win. I'm going to bring these guys back to the city. So we're going to have to go to Nansen's, I think. As soon as this team gets back, we'll go ahead and do some of that stuff. Do this, speed it up, and let's get this shipment off to New London just to placate those bastards. Yeah, 30 food coming in. Unfortunately, I'd have been able to get it done a little sooner. Alright, tents are livable. Oh, here we go. Okay, the first shipment is ready to be sent to New London. Visit the outpost administration, ask the clerks to open a communication line, and you'll be able to dispatch the shipment then. Alright, in the meantime, we're going to send this guy out to here and then on to Nansen's. Let's go ahead, go to here. Communicate. Nope, okay, we're going to do that. Never mind, farewell. Wrong button. Alright. Send the first shipment. There you go. So, all of our steel's gone, all of our steam cores are gone, kind of a pain in the butt. We acknowledge the dispatch of your first shipment. Well done. These steam cores mean a lot to our people. We are pleased to let you know that we plan to send food shipments every day. Just keep these steam cores and steel coming. Yep, if the supplies you provided are deemed insufficient, we'll have to think of some consequences. And remember, if you run into problems, let us know. We will figure out a solution. Sir, the news that New London is pleased to tell us that they'll keep sending us food they owe us spread among our people, causing a lot of resentment and anxiety. And the vague consequences they threaten us with, shall we fail to please them, further fan the flames of outrage. All everyone is talking about now is how we should use steam cores to help us first, since we found them and have no generator, unlike the folks in New London. Yeah, outgoing, so there goes the shipment. It's about 12 hours out, and then, of course, they're going to hamstring us on food. I do think we need to go into mixed crews. What am I researching? Yeah, lighter scout sleds. Oh, there goes the supplies. Once the lighter scout sled is researched, I'll go into the mixed crews option. Yeah, here we go. Let's increase work there. Alright, lighter scout sleds is done. That's good. And then I'm gonna... Ooh, infirmary would be helpful. 10 beds. And then the checklist. Okay. So, infirmary, very high on my to-do list. But mixed crews, I want to do that next. Let's get that researched to get that going a little faster. Okay. Now we're going to go on to Nansen's for another 11 hours. And that was a trick that I did not know when I first played this game. When I put out the Frostpunk 2 announcement, I said, hey, I'm probably going to do some playthroughs of Frostpunk 2 when it comes out. There was that discussion that somebody commented, I don't have the post in front of me, but somebody said, like, you know, you should do more, do harder difficulties. And while I'm going through this, I'm probably going to do a much harder difficulty in this game. I'm probably going to do, or I'll probably do like a harder playthrough. I don't think I'm going to be able to do like a super duper murder spree extreme playthrough. Alright, mixed crews is done. And then wooden supports. I'll actually do that because I have a ton of wood available to me. And now we're going to do the mixed crews for that. Warehouse is now cold. That's unfortunate. Tents are chilly. So yeah, these temperatures are going to be swinging around wildly. We're going to get as low as minus 40, it looks like, at one point. We got supplies coming in. That's good. We're almost out of wood in this area, which is okay. I think we need to get a resource depot. I'm very upset at my city layout right now. There we go. I'll go ahead. I'll build a probably a wood depot here or something to that effect. Since I have so many folks who are available at the moment, I'm just gonna do it as that. I've got 30 people not working right now, and okay, we're gonna send them back out to the frost.
Enjoy your free time.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a couple of gathering posts now. Okay, from there, and then I'll demolish these roads once they're, done up correctly. Wooden supports has been researched. That's good. See, it's just doing prosthesis. That tells me no automatons available, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna go for an infirmary next. Just to kind of get these medical posts out of the way. Make it streamline it a little more. Alright, we've reached Nansen's. Sturdily built, Nansen's Stormwatch survived the storm and rises proudly over the snow. It was here that we have seen the last traces of the fearless polar explorer. Its walls are free of ice. Someone must be inside. Inside we find a group huddled by a big stove. They say they were rescued by Nansen from a whaling ship trapped in the ice right before the Great Storm. The Great Explorer brought them here and ventured further north to study the changes to the world brought on by the Great Storm. They survived thanks to a store of fuel and found rations now feel by, which is now running out. We discovered a windy beach. Let's go ahead and bring them back. Now you, we're going to divert there. We're going to find that windy beach. I'm kind of wondering what happens if I send a team to New London. Just a little curious about that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and have you guys do that. We'll not do extended shifts there. We do have plenty of coal, which is going to be helpful for us, because my understanding is that if we're going to keep these folks warm, we're going to need some coal. And let's also do a... Nope. What was I trying to build there? Resource depot. Okay. The resource depot just didn't look like the other one that was next to it. I'm just going to ring that around. Okay, so we got that there. It's chilly. Go ahead and we'll do that as well. We have 10 people who are still listed as unemployed, which is, I mean, could be a lot worse. Okay, 10 minutes to... I think that's the storm watch. Yep. Okay. Keep thinking there's something else. Like, I'm missing something. Alright, we'll go make this a coal facility. Let's see. 50 wood. And they're working? Nope. There we go. 50 wood. Now it's 6.7 steel. More workers are here. Let's go ahead and build some tents.
New London is waiting. Get a move on.
Yeah, bad placement on my part. Okay, so we'll do 23. Here, here, here. There we go. Alright. We got that going. We're collecting wood. We're collecting coal. The rations are really pissing me off, though. Alright, infirmary's done. Straddle carriers. That's kind of cool. Okay. I just don't know where to go now. I mean, the range extension is what I want. Ooh, there's a fishing gather. Oh, doesn't help me much. I mean, I need to get the stuff down here, so... Mechanical calculators will get me to army warehouse installation. It will give me to infirmary mechanization. And it also gets this heater stuff. I guess I'm going to go for mechanical calculators. I'm really not sure where to go next with it. So the infirmary, well, we're short on steel for it for now. Let's see. Our favor's high, which is good. And unfortunately, we have people who are starving right now, which I'm not okay with. Okay, we've reached the windy beach. Turns out that there is no city in the whole. Parts of the ice and snow covered beach was carried away by the winds of extreme force, which exposed bare rock lying beneath it. Oh, damn. Tesla City and Shattered Dreadnought. I am not going to go to Tesla City because Tesla City's bad. I've had very, very bad luck with Tesla City. Oh, wait. They're both available. Perfect. Okay, I'm just going to send them both that way. So, one team will go back to Windy Beach. One's going to move on to the Shattered Dreadnought. Once the team that gets to the... Okay. Yeah, the food thing is pissing me off. You know what? I'm going to contact New London. Yeah, it's just... So they're bringing in very little food. And they're not doing much to keep people happy out here, it seems like. Okay, we're going to do army warehouse insulation. That's going to... And this is the problem, is I can keep just ripping through my steel. In fact, I'm going to go... Okay, we have bad news here. The rules governing your shipments are changed from now on. Food supplies will be sent only after you dispatch a shipment of shield. God damn it. We don't have time for that. Okay. So they're being super dickish right now. So they're not feeding us. And they're not going to give us any more supplies. That's a load of crap. So I've got starvation happening. And now I've got London cutting off food for me. You dicks. Alright, emergency shifts are active. Sir, our people are angry and anxious about the food situation. A group of experienced explorers is here to talk to you about the situation. By cutting our food supply, New London has shown that we cannot rely on them. We have to find another source of food. Fortunately, our scouts reported signs of a human presence to the south. Send them to investigate. This might be a lucky break. Are you kidding me? No, wait. Frozen Den, you go there, then move on. Okay, was that serious what I was waiting for? I'm super pissed right now. New London screwed us, and now we've got to send people back the other direction. We've got people who are hungry because they're doing dick for us. All we found is a layer, or pieces of metal trapped in a thick layer of ice at the Shattered Dreadnought. Between the scattered elements of the ship structure, we find an engraved nameplate of USS Prometheus. So this is all the remains of the Dreadnought used to found Tesla City. The Great Storm is buried under such a thick layer of ice that we have no hope of uncovering it. Perhaps a spring thaw will allow us to get it someday. Maybe. If Frostpunk 2 talks about a little bit of a thaw, we can actually get that. Alright, back to the windy beach with you. Okay, shipment is ready for dispatch? Okay. Send me some damn food, you dinguses. Good, they're sending 30 food. Does not help me much. Like, I'm just livid right now. Okay, now head on to Tesla City with you. I mean, I've got plenty of coal, I got plenty of wood, I got army warehouse insulation research. That's always good. Let's do the healthcare installation, and we'll see. Go you guys onto the natural terrace. And of course, I was thinking, oh yeah, I don't have to send people 2 different directions. That's totally fine. Go ahead and grab an infirmary and find a good spot for it. Could chuck it way back there. Once that is built, we can actually just kind of like shift people over into using that instead. Too close. Yeah, we have to feed the hungry, but the food is not coming in a timely manner. Alright, healthcare facilities are now warmer. Just use you guys there. Okay. And now from here... I'm just going to do the ones that cost wood, because I'm trying to save that coal. Or the steel. Are you guys still on 24 hours? Okay, no, they'll work for the next 24 hours. Okay, got it. Alright, we're almost to... I think that's Tesla City they're heading to. Yes, Tesla City once stood here, the testament to technology, human pride, and the power of nature, written in silence and stillness. Ration, steel, and wood. Hello, yes. Okay, hell no, I am not going in there. I've already lost a team to this once, I'm not doing it again. Yeah. I've done it before, and that crew had a ton of stuff to work with. Granted, if they didn't have anything... Wait, do I have the capacity to do it? Nope, can't support another expedition. I gotta say, if I could, I would. Let's go ahead and... We have raw food, which is okay, but it's now got to be converted into something. Natural terrace. We need the mountain terrace slopes gently toward the valley below. The view is promising. The valley seems cozy by the Frostland standards and invites us to descend into it. There's nothing remarkable in the terrace itself. Onwards and upwards. Hope we find something. Oh. Oh no. Let's go ahead and move sawmill back again. Okay, we're gonna go ahead, shut that down, demo it, and then we'll build this one out here. Didn't realize we were almost out of wood. Let this run overnight. Yeah, we got a big dip coming. Yeah, so temperature's going to drop down to 40 below, but we have coal. We could actually put some stuff in to heat tents. Alright, we reached Mirror Lake. Let's grab that in just a second. People are eating raw... Seriously? They just ate the food. Okay. Although we found warm springs on the Frostpunk previously, this time we've sadly deluded ourselves. Sunlight is reflected on the surface of the ice, probably due to the temperature gradient in the air. There's nothing to see here. Victim's colony. Oh boy. That actually sounds less than promising. Okay, so let's actually switch these guys over. You need to do both. And do that. We'll spend the wood for that one. Okay, that's done. Heaters are available. Unfortunately, lost all the damn food. Secluded valley. This valley seems to have its own microclimate. It's less cold, and the waterfall, although frozen, appears to have been flowing relatively recently. Going further into the valley, we find the remains of a grove. A large number of stumps is all that left. Someone cut it down not too long ago. We found some fresh chips under the snow. Hot springs, eh? That's gotta be promising. Okay, and as soon as we get that, as soon as we get the steam core out, I'm going to send it off. Now we got the heaters, which I'm going to actually activate for this. There we go. Send it. Alright, food is now coming in, but a much smaller amount than I want. I'm just trying to see what the next logical step is. I guess gathering post installation? Actually, no, coal mining. I want to make sure we get coal. We can start. Maybe we can start trading for that. I've got like 50. I have 50 people hungry, and I can't do anything with it. This is definitely the former exile colony. It seems it has some new inhabitants. When we approach the palisade, we notice that the gate is ajar. We enter cautiously and see ourselves surrounded by the silhouettes of people wandering aimlessly among the settlement's buildings. They react to our presence only when we try to talk to them. It seems that these people have lost everything and everyone and everything, sorry, I got it backwards, in the Great Storm, even the will to live. We can try to move them to our outpost, even if they agree, we'll have to escort them. I'm going to leave them. Return to the outpost. That's a tough decision, but there's not much that can be done in this situation like that. These guys, no patience, no patience, no patience. Okay. Pull you guys out of there. Put you in there. Turn you off for now. Okay. I'm at the 30-minute mark. But I'm very frustrated about the food situation. Let's see what the hot springs, if they have anything to yield for us. Coal mining's researched. Let's go ahead and do that, too. Because now I'm just waiting on steam cores to come out of here. We've reached the hot springs. A small settlement built under the cover of rocks in which several dozen people live. It consists of several sturdy buildings and 2 large greenhouses heated by hot springs. Amazingly, people live here, and not only do they grow their own food, but they're willing to share it. This enclave of life, clinging to a few hot springs that was settled after the Great Storm by people from a town which survived with the help of another city. This must be the people from New Manchester. They set up the hothouses here and planted seeds, as they say, quote, to pass the gift of life, end quote. They gave us food in exchange as a gesture of goodwill and are eager to trade in more with us in exchange for help in expanding their settlement. Yes, terrific! Send a construction team to build a depot. Okay, how do I do this? Bring you guys back. Send a construction team to build a trading depot. How do I do that? Now that we've found a promising food source, we should form a construction team unit in the transport depot and send them to Hot Springs to build a permanent trading depot. Okay. I'm over the 30-minute mark, but I totally want to do this. Units. 50, 50, 10? Okay. That was easy. Go to the Hot Springs. This is great! Okay. So we have the coal mine available for us now. And we also have the brazier. That can actually run coal and keep things warm. We don't need it right now. That's totally fine. But now we have the chance to bring in a little bit of food. These guys are going to come back with 38 raw food. These guys are bringing 30 food in. I'm not going to face the starvation. That's going to be a problem. But I'm at a good stopping point here. Contacting other settlements. I guess I'll learn about that later. But is there anybody else we can trade with? Is it just them right now? There's got to be somebody else we can work with. Oh, this is... Okay. I'm still pissed at New London. Don't get me wrong. I'm really, really pissed at New London. But I'm a little bit of a glimmer of hope now that we actually have this construction team. We've got plenty of coal. I mean, if they want coal, we'll give them coal. Wood, we've got some wood. We can trade about 150 or 450 wood off. We got some crates over here. Maybe the sawmill can be nestled in over there. I don't think I have enough for us. I don't think there's a steam wall drill I can put in, but... Alright. That's the only thing I haven't figured out is where I can get more wood in this, because the wood crates are almost gone. The coal's still here, and then from that we just have to go to a coal mine. Shipments reach New London. Good for them. Dicks. But I've got 29 people starving right now, and I can't do much with it at the moment. Let's actually turn the heater on up there. I'm way over time. I gotta put a cut in here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Next video, we're gonna keep exploring and hopefully get some trading going with the hot springs.